In the National League entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. La Stella giving chase. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
Pereira takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Up next will be Nick Williams. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Back up the middle. Russell's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 1 run on no base hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Phillies lead this one 1-0. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a Cubs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So in now for Chicago, Tommy La Stella. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
The 1-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Batting fourth, left fielder,
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, number 23 for him thus far, and with it the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 2 down.
Batting sixth, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Hot shot to third. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. So now Carlos Santana. His past history against John Lester, pretty average results, 4 for 15. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 1-1 on its way from Lester. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Happ going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Maikel Franco, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Contreras recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Franco is retired. 2 down now. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Herrera has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
pitcher.
So coming to the plate, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Addison Russell as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Second baseman, number 9.
Riding in once again, Javier Baez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming in for his first at-bat, Jorge Alfaro. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 9th, pitcher. Jerry.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Behind 0-2 now. Lester's 2-0 home. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1 and 2. Eichhoff, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Still even at 2 and 2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Count remains 2 and 2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now another 2-2. Ran 1 in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Oh, and he misses it.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1 and 1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 1-2. This is hit softly to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll. Digging in to try it again, Tommy La
Leading
Stella.
off for the Cubs, right fielder, Tommy La Stella.
First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Yep, 3-1.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins waits on it. One down. Here's Chris Bryant now. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pereira is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Ready for another chance, Rhys Hoskins, as we begin the top of the 4th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 now from Lester. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. La Stella back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. The 3-1. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted into center field. Pereira's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Center fielder, number 8.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Now the 2-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rosales is there for it, and that retires the side. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Rosales comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Line hard. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer that goes foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box, Jerad Eickhoff, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
So stepping in, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. Throw won't get him.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And the run is in to score from third. And he's safe.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
0-1 the count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Hoskins at second with 2 down. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Hoskins blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Count now a ball and a strike. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ben Zobrist is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Zobrist or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Rosales comes up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Here's Javier Baez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Here's Tommy La Stella now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Justin Wilson is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. La Stella moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground, a second for Baez. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Odubel Herrera, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. Ready with the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Full count to Herrera, 3-2. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Popped him up. Contreras is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Chris Bryant will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And now a pitch on the way. Drilled to the left side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony Rizzo.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Number 10 for him on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
He might have thought he was over the hump when he retired the 3- and 4-hole hitters, but the 5-hole hitter said not so fast. Any of these middle-of-the-order guys can burn you, and he sure did right there.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras as he grounds one briskly to short. Rosales has it, and a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber has it in his sights, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit hard toward the right side, and Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Carlos Santana comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson, just a 1-for-9. Hit hard on the ground to first, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-0 now. Rosales stands at second with 2 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Hoskins waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Brian Dunsing has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32.
Ready for another shot now, Jared Eichhoff. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. from the stretch. And he just misses with a curveball. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Russell into shallow left. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He singled his last time up. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Up next to be Nick Williams. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Cesar Hernandez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Takes this the other way to right. La Stella will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 home down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The second for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Here's Chris Bryant now. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight, and he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Rosales right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves in air. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th is set to get underway. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
La Stella is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Russell waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Rosales. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Baez has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edobray Ramos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. J.P. Crawford will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Kyle Schwarber is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a slider. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. The 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Now the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he sets him down swinging. Anthony Rizzo goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 10-4 the final in this game. Philadelphia put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Jared Eichhoff earns win number 7 on the season. John Lester permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.